y'all. So we are back for episode 4 of Entrepreneur Shop Talk.
Yo.
Today, man, I want to talk about something. That a lot of people look at and they shun, but it should be something that we get really excited about, man.
Okay.
We get really excited about work.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yep.
But before we go there, man, I want to talk to y'all and let y'all know this episode has been sponsored by Lamb Talk.
Come on.
Taft Boots.
Gotta do the fit check.
Edge Up.
Yeah.
3 cross nails
Taft.
chain.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Got my
man
accessories
got the
on today.
beads on.
You know.
Boy, you doing something real fresh
Yeah,
today.
yeah, man. You know, we always gotta do the fit check. Came through clean, man. Took the glasses off. You know, I didn't have the specs and shades on. But let's talk about you, bro.
Hey, listen.
You got this new drop on today.
This right here is the Brownies Worship Cursive Jogger set,
Yes,
man.
sir.
I got them Neapolitan joints on.
Come on, man. We used to call
You see me? I'm just trying to do my thing.
Neapolitan. We used to call that ice cream Napoleon growing up, man. We didn't know the proper name. And I'm gonna tell you this too, man. You got your ankles out today.
I got my ankles out, man. I got on.
Yeah.
I wanted to show a little skin today. You know.
So I don't like the way that came out. So skin?
Pause.
Nah, pause.
Come on, brother. You always do this, man. You are what I call a habitual line crosser.
Yeah, every now and then, man. But you know, our fit check is right today, man. We ready. We ready.
Man, so I want to talk about it, man. I'm just thinking today, man, we at the Entrepreneur Studios, also home to AOH, Red Letter Clothing, Lamb Talk. Man, we have a 15,000 square foot facility, but just a few years ago, we started in my living room and your living room.
Absolutely.
Right?
Yeah.
Talking to a ton of brand owners, one of the main things I hear people say is just me. I'm doing it by myself.
Yeah.
I'm doing it by myself.
For sure.
And so many people look at that and they get overwhelmed instead of considering the fact that there's so much technology, there's so many amazing tools and things that you could use that are actually better than people in most cases.
That's good.
Right? So it's just about learning how to do the right work.
Yeah.
But before we jump into the work, we got to talk about the fact that so many people are just not willing to go the extra mile to be great.
Yeah, man. I like what you're saying, Tim. But
Yeah.
even before, like, we always think about, I need other people, right? I don't got Tim. I don't got Gabe. I can't do this because I don't have what y'all have. But we always look to employ other people, but the very first thing you need to do is employ your thoughts.
Man.
It's the mindset.
Yeah.
So you can never get to that place where you want to do the work if your mindset is not on doing work at all.
Right.
Right? And so one of the things that we've always done is not wait for somebody to tell us to do something.
Right.
When you don't, now this has everything to do with the goals and who you want to become, also just not being in your face.
Yeah.
When we keep things so far away, we take this casual approach towards getting things done.
Yeah.
We've always had who we wanted to be and who we wanted to become right in our face.
Yeah.
And when it's right in your face, you're going to do things and move with urgency because you know that that's what it takes to get the results.
Facts. I, like listening to somebody complain about the job that they hate, and then they come home and watch Netflix.
Oh, man.
I'm like, why are you, like, what are we talking about? What are we talking
For
about?
sure.
You're not willing to put in the work.
Yeah.
Like, average says, like, it's the bar for average is so low that, like, going the extra mile, doing a little bit more, doing one more thing, coming home and saying, you know, I'm going to spend time for an hour working on my business, seems like, this dude is a fanatic. No, he's not. Like, I remember, bro, when we was starting a business, bro, we was working at 1, 2 o'clock in the morning.
Come on, man.
Like, everything we can to get to the level we wanted to be at.
Yeah.
There's no way I would have ever left the bank and you would have ever left the school if we didn't, like, go extra hard to really build our business.
Bruh,
like, literally,
you talking.
9:30,
You talking.
my kids go to sleep,
You
I'm
talking.
working at 2 a.m.
Yeah.
Like, falling asleep on the desk, having to get back up at 5:30, 6 o'clock to go to work and try to do it all over again.
Yeah.
But you never get to that point if you ain't willing to be, like, overboard for your vision and overly confident in what you're trying to build.
Bruh, the things that you do today is going to impact what happens tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's just the approach that we always had. So we were never scared of the work. we didn't have the like the coaching space and the things that you have on the internet to build a brand and stuff now. We didn't have that.
Right.
We didn't have people willing to give us information. And let me say this too, that if you're in a creative field, like us, we design, we do content, we have apparel brands. That's one of the most territorial fields ever.
Right.
They don't want to give you additional information, and they don't want to help you out, like thinking that you're going to be ahead of them.
Yeah.
And so for us, we just had to roll up our sleeves, lace up our bootstraps, and just get out and go make it happen. And I can remember those nights, Tim.
Yeah.
You were working on designing and the infrastructure for the business at your house. And I was creating the content over at my house. Remember that busted iMac I had?
I remember.
It used to take 22 hours to export a piece of content that we were working on for the brand.
And then if it messed up, you had to do it all over again while you was at work, download the content again.
Bruh, but we did not run away from the work, right? And so that's the biggest issue that we see with those that we meet early on building their brand are those who are stuck. You're stuck because you're not working. Sometimes it's not the idea. Like, you have good ideas. Sometimes it's not that people don't know you or the exposure. You don't even work to take care of the people that you already have.
Yeah.
But we want more followers. We want our monthly revenue to increase.
Yeah.
We want to have all of these things, but we're not willing to do the detailed work to incrementally help us get to where we want to go.
Right. Because like the crazy part is once you start stacking up wins, That's feels good. Mm-hmm. But as long as you do it one day and then not do anything the next day, like you never get to where you want to be.
Yeah, man.
And so like the quote, the hard work you do today is going to make tomorrow easier.
Yes, man.
But if you stay not doing the hard work today, it's going to make tomorrow harder.
Yes.
Because you're not getting to where you want to be. I can't explain to you how many people I talk to that says, man, 3 years ago I had this idea. Well, man, it's a lot harder today than it was 3 years ago.
Right. Yeah.
Because literally thousands of people are starting new brands every day, taking advantage of the space you should be taking up.
Man, that's real.
And so,
yeah,
like if you wanna be great, like go ahead and go after it. And if you decide that you're really gonna be the best, like start stacking up the daily work that shows that you're grateful to be in the position that you are. Because like we talk about putting in work, and then we talk about the next level of that is then being grateful for the work.
Oh, this is good.
Right? Think about this. Like we get the privilege to do things that some people are dying for in other spaces. I saw the other day, this is a true story. I saw in North Korea, if you watched, it was these two teenagers that watched a teenage show called K-pop. I don't even know what it is, right? But it's just like a show, but it's South Korea based.
Okay.
And so if you live in North Korea and you watch anything from South Korea, they literally jail these kids that got sentenced to 10 years for watching a TV show.
Wow.
Now I want you to think about this. We can sit around watching anything we want. We choose to watch things at leisure when we could be watching educational things that take us to another level, expand our mindset, and build our business.
That's crazy.
So like some of the luxuries that we have, other people don't have.
Man, and so essentially we become casualties to the luxuries, right? And casualties to the things that we have at our exposure.
Now, I want you to say that again, man.
We become casualties to the luxuries.
Yeah, see, you didn't do that because my man came in here with these nice Taft boots on today, pants rolled up.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? Edge up, looking crispy. Is that real?
No,
or is that the Steve Harvey version?
Bro,
Cat Williams said he had a hairpiece, man. Is that a piece you got on?
Don't put a hairpiece on me. Don't do this on the internet. Yeah, this. I edged my hair up this morning. This is real, brother.
Well, it looked like a hairpiece. I just want you to.
That's crazy, dog. Now, just take your hat off.
I ain't doing it.
Come on.
I ain't doing it. I ain't got no hairpiece. Yeah. I'm a little bald in the middle of the top.
Just for the record, congratulations on the new hire.
What you talking about?
Doc Rivers is the coach for the Milwaukee Bucks now. Bald head, but still got an edge up, man. Come on, don't come for me,
I do be edging the front of, man. Like it ain't nothing but fuzz up there at the top. I be edging the front of.
But I'm gonna tell you now, but you saucy now, man.
Sauced up, man. Sauced up.
But you know what's wild though, Tim, and you know, Really, bro. We've been reading Dan Sullivan's book, The Gap in the Game.
Right.
And when I think about what you're saying, it's like the gratefulness of it. And I find myself in this sometimes too, and I've found myself in this before. We get so caught up with the gap, how far that we are away from the things that we want, that we forget the opportunities to be grateful for how far we've come along.
I'm gonna say that again, bro.
Yeah.
We focus so much on the gap between where we are and where we want to be that we can't see how much we've gained from where we used to be.
This is the game changer.
Yeah.
Because this has everything to do with the perspective and how we look at things and how we look at life.
Yeah.
And so if you don't work, then you're at risk of having a very distorted view of the gains, right, that you had if you're not doing the work.
Right.
So you have to do the right thing so that you can see how far you've come. And it's one of those things, bro, like perspective is reality when it comes to building brands and when it comes to growth.
Yeah.
Right? If you don't change your perspective, it's going to be difficult for you to like really have a successful and sustainable business.
Yeah.
Like I heard him talking about in the book again, it's like there's either winning or there's learning. Just think about that.
Yeah.
We focus so much on L's and taking losses and losing and all this stuff. But no. It's either winning or it's learning. And the areas that you failed at with trying to build your business or trying to grow, you see that as an obstacle. We look at that as opportunity.
Yeah.
When you see opportunity, your perspective changes, right? And now you become grateful on the things that you have done.
Yeah.
And that level of gratefulness, honestly, bro, that gives you the encouragement, right?
Yeah.
To keep going, building that incremental growth.
And let me tell you what work does as well. It gives you, like when you consistent at it, it gives you an internal language that's different from when you're not doing anything. So for everybody out there that's doing nothing.
Hold on.
No,
you said, I want you to know, don't miss what you just said. You said internal language.
Fact.
Can you hit that real quick? Because I don't want that to
I'm
go ahead.
about to hit it.
Yeah.
If you go to the gym one day, right? And then you go a second day. And then you go a third day in a row.
Yeah.
And then you go a fourth day in a row. If you wake up on that fifth day just a little bit late, you're going to be like, man, I cannot miss this workout. Let me hurry up and get my clothes on and get to this workout. Because your internal language says I don't want to miss a day.
Come on, man.
But if you do it 4 days in a row, and then if you skip,
come on, you in there.
A day in there, you get to that day, if you don't get to those days, you'll start building language of why you shouldn't go.
Absolutely.
Oh man, I'm a little bit behind. Well, I'll just make it up tomorrow.
Come on, bro.
And then before you know it, that language turns into tomorrow.
Come on,
and then
man.
you get on the phone with us talking about you got $1 million idea, but you haven't done any work.
Scarface said in that song, Smile, I'll never forget this line from back in the day. Overlooked his tomorrows until it finally came. And it's like you're missing the opportunity.
Yeah.
You ain't taking advantage of it. Like, go hard. You will appreciate it when the day comes when you get the result if you take care of every single day, because tomorrow gonna come.
Yeah.
Right? And you're either gonna be excited or you're gonna be frustrated with where you're not at.
Facts.
Yeah.
So how do you go from business in your house to 2,500 square foot facility to then purchasing a $1.1 million facility and have a team of 11 people? How do you go from those levels?
Yeah.
I used to keep the Laffy Taffy jar and literally write down, here's the stuff I want to get done today.
This cat asked me to shake my Laffy Taffy on one of the past episodes. And now you bring it up, you having a full Laffy Taffy jar that you ate all those Laffy Taffies?
Listen, brother, you messing with my point right now just to be petty. You are a petty human
I got triggered when you asked me that on what episode was that?
I just want to know, man. I just want to know one thing, man. Do you know how to shake your Laffy Taffy, man?
Wait. First of all, the fact that you called me, double pause. First of all, you called me Fabo. Like, either you think that I'm a joke Or like, why would you bring up Laffy Taffy? I'm your best friend, brother, of 20 years, man. If you ever ask me to shake anything else, I'm ending the friendship, dog.
This is not how the episode was supposed to start.
But you literally started it that way. Why? That's why I wear shades on the show, because you always throw a shade. Don't ask me to shake anything. 2 or 3, you asked me that, man.
Yeah, you had the Quavo glasses on, man, but the Fabo glasses on. But today, man, you came in here different, man. I like your vibe,
Come
man.
on, you ain't on me today.
Nah, but what I was saying was I want to share is that like it was incremental work consistently that led from home to being able to get a building to then purchasing, getting to this level. It wasn't an overnight thing.
No.
It's like abs. It's not an overnight thing. It's an incremental, everyday, putting in the work consistently till you just become who you say you are. You're not gonna become who you want to be if you don't stack the work.
Come on, man.
Stack consistency.
Come on, bro.
Consistency and do it every day.
Success is daily.
It's daily.
And
It's so daily.
You don't always see the results.
Yeah.
10 dimes make $1.
Okay. Oh. Good.
Bruh.
I just knew this was coming at some point.
Yeah. Tim doesn't like this analogy, but I think that this is very legit, and I do it all the time, brother. You know what you're saying, the incremental growth, stacking the wins, winning daily.
Yeah.
It's the 10 dimes, man.
Okay.
See, let me explain this to you. See, we want the whole dollar. But if you get 10 dimes, 4 quarters, 20 nickels, 100 pennies, 2 50-cent pieces, what does it equal? What does it equal?
It equals $1, Gabe. I just don't. I don't understand the analogy. I don't like the analogy.
Do the small things and you gonna get there. He's never liked this analogy for the longest.
I don't like it, man. 10 dimes make $1. Okay. All right. Well,
if you stack small wins, you're going to see the results.
Gotcha. Okay.
Because we get now, true story, it's crazy.
Yeah.
We joke about it, but we get so focused on the big picture that we miss the opportunities to just do the work.
Just do it.
You may not see it today.
Right.
You may not see it a month from now.
Right.
But you'll wake up one day and you'll realize how far you came because you didn't just work, but you actually worked on the right things that got you the results.
Yeah.
And that's what happens with us and our clients as they work on building their brands and their companies. Like, you don't see the results like right when you start.
Right.
But when you do the right things consistently over a good amount of time, the results happen anyway.
That's beautiful, bro. So y'all, this is what we want to say. Put in the work.
Yeah.
As long as you're putting in the work and you're doing it consistently, you're always gaining or you always learning.
Yeah.
But you never losing. Keep building, keep growing. This is Shop Talk episode 4. It's been brought to you by Babyface Gabe, man, and
who are you today? You chilling. You got like a cool, I ain't gonna lie to you, we just dropped that, man. You got a cool vibe.
Got a cool little vibe.
I want to say
man.
some things about you, man, but you got a nice vibe.
You can't touch me today, man.
Well, let me see. Your ankle's ashy.
No. I'm about to give you some. This right here took me back to high school, man, and I'm gonna give you the song. And guys, if this take y'all back, I don't want
to put mine up there too.
I don't want to take y'all back to y'all sinning days, right? Because we believers and we love the Lord.
What's up?
This takes me back to Mr. Ice Cream Man.
Oh.
We love y'all. Let's get it.